Hey YouTube, how we doing today? We're about to get into some Sherlock Holmes Crimes and Punishment gameplay today. I don't know anything about the game. We're gonna do a little playthrough of the story mode. Haven't watched a YouTube video, haven't watched a tutorial, nothing. It's just you and me hopping into this head first. Alright. We'll see how it goes. Hope you guys all enjoy. See you in the video. Peace. Let's get right into it. Oh, we're speaking Russian. In memory of the Ukrainian Heavenly Hundred. We about to get in our detective-ish, you know what I'm saying? Want him to make some big brain plays out here. My God, why Sherlock try to kill me?
Will you stop that?
What is he doing?
You are utterly mad.
My God.
That you, Watson?
Yes, of course it is. And you almost killed me.
Nonsense. I was aiming for the vases.
Blind.
The vases.
Watson, quiet please. I'm trying to concentrate. Ah, Lestrade. What is it this time?
He can see me. Well, here it is, and it's a good one, Mr. Holmes. A gentleman by the name of Peter Carey, also known as Black Peter, has been murdered.
A sailor, most probably.
Black Peter?
What happened here?
Oh, Mr. Holmes, how could you?
It's the only exercise I've had all week. A grateful client from Limoges sent me a vase collection.
Vase.
I couldn't think of a better use for it.
You're out of your mind.
I missed 4 out of 10.
Given you were blindfolded, that was very good. Can I have a try?
Am I the only sane one here?
I suppose that Watson is right, Inspector. A little brain work would be preferable now. Do please tell us more about Black Peter.
Peter Carey, born in 1845 and 50 years old. An ambitious sort, he invested his money in a property called Woodman's Lee, near Forest Row in Sussex. It was where he lived for 6 years, and where he was found dead yesterday.
Has the investigation already begun?
Yes and no. In fact, this crime is so mysterious that I would prefer you to join me down there.
Give me half an hour to prepare, Inspector.
Take your time and join me there. I have to go through the yard first. The Medi men struck again.
What have they done this time?
They robbed a powder reserve. I'll meet you at Woodman's Lee, Mr. Holmes.
I should help Mrs. Hudson here. I also have several appointments that I must keep this afternoon.
I shall go alone then.
Here we go. Press tab to open the casebook. Alright. Woodman's Lee.
Leave yet. I am not finished here.
Oh, I ain't finished here yet, I guess. Inspect Woodman's Lee.
My analysis table. It is useful for my work. My analysis table. It is useful for my work.
Well, is it? Because you ain't doing anything with it.
Oh, what a mess! What a terrible mess!
I'm sorry about that. Money here. Come on, bro. Move. Can I go in here? Can't look in there? Ooh, what's this thing? What we got going on here, huh?
You go along to Peter Carey's house. Mrs. Hudson and I will take care of the mess you've made here.
All right, I'll go to Peter Carey's house.
I cannot leave yet. I am not finished here.
Okay, I'm not finished here. What do I need to do here?
My analysis table. My analysis table. It is useful for my work.
Yeah, so let's do some work. Oh, we got to, what the? Oh my god! What is going on there? Oh, what are we doing in here? I didn't shut that. Why am I putting on makeup? Oh, so here's my Sherlock Holmes, baby. Feet of the wardrobe. Let's check it out. Light suit. Yeah, not to the makeup table. Oh no, we were just here. Okay, exit. Confirm. This is how we want to look. Where's my hat? I can't read that. I still can't open it, huh? Oh, we on a woman Lee's house.
Mr. Holmes, I'm over here.
Come here. Alright, I'm on my way. I'm coming, bro. Join Lestrand and Women's League completed. Task: investigate the murder of Peter Carey. Inspect the crime scene at Woodman Lee's completed. What we got here? Evidence. Profile of the victim. Peter Carey, also known as Black Peter, born in 1845. And so 50 years old. He achieved great success in the whale hunting in Scandinavia. Retired in 1884. Eventually moving to Woodman. Alright. Look at these cops. T. Stone pathway. Concentrate your attention on finding details. I'm looking at these. Yeah.
These footprints appear to be quite large.
Okay. We got some large footprints. Find a pair of boots that would match them. Alright.
It seems that the garden was well maintained.
Yeah, it sure does, doesn't it? I go in here, sir? How you doing, sir? Let me hit that T again. We got anything new? Nah. Get out of here. Got anything with the garden? Nothing. Let's check out our dude up here. How we doing, officer?
Mr. Holmes?
Bro, I want to chit chat. I don't want to just be Mr. Holmes. On.
Inspector Lestrade, when will you remove my husband's body? It's sacrilegious to leave him here like this.
As soon as we can, Mrs. Carey, I assure you.
Wait, where's the
Allow me to
body?
introduce you to Mr. Sherlock Holmes. He's a detective. No doubt you've heard of him. I'll wait for you in front of the
Where's the
cabin, Mr.
body?
My condolences, Mrs. Carey.
Thank you, Mr. Holmes.
Anything unusual? When was the body?
Madam, can you tell me if you saw or heard anything unusual upon the night of the murder?
At 2 o'clock in the morning, I heard a terrible scream. I thought nothing of it then. He would scream all the time when he was drunk.
Alright, we got a beer drinker, huh? He'd like the streams. Evening before. What,
Do you remember at what time you found your husband's body?
In the morning, at around 7 o'clock, I noticed the cabin door was open, but I didn't go in to take a look, for I knew my husband would not have liked it. At around 10 o'clock, I dared to glance in through the door and, oh dear.
Okay.
The
We have
garden is
gone.
very large and well maintained. Do you employ someone to look after it?
It is true, there is a lot of work, but my husband took care of it himself.
Carl?
Can you please tell me what occurred on the evening of the murder?
Well, Peter got drunk in the evening. He was in such a terrible temper. Usually whenever
He
that
was
happened, he'd
to the
stay
bottle,
all
huh?
night drinking in his cabin before passing out.
Was your husband accustomed to receiving visitors?
Oh, no, I don't think so. I mean, he didn't really have many friends. He lived quite an isolated life here after his retirement.
Ah. Oh, what are we doing? What am I invested? What am I doing? Cameo. Birdhouse. Gardening gloves. She did it. Rested tip. Yeah, eh?
You have indeed suffered a great loss, Mrs. Carey. Nevertheless, I believe it will be less of a burden for you soon.
Yes, life with Peter was never easy, but he was still my husband.
He was different, wasn't he, when you first met him upon your return from Plymouth?
Plymouth
Yes,
Rock.
Mr. Holmes. Oh, my goodness, but how do you know about that?
You. Good question.
You undertook a pilgrimage to the Cathedral of Santiago de
Big
Compostela.
brain.
That much is evident from the rosary in your hand. The shortest route for the pilgrim from England to Spain is from Plymouth. I
knew
believe
that.
you
I
met
knew that.
Peter Carey as a young sailor there, and you married him soon afterwards.
That is indeed what happened, Mr. Holmes. How extraordinary.
Yeah, I'm the detective around
Thank
here.
you, madam.
I ain't no idiot. I'm the best. So what we doing now? Evidence carries a woman with an uneasy life due to her unhappy marriage with Peter. She's a very religious Christian Catholic woman who undertook a St. James Way pilgrimage when she was young. Alright? Go back. Let's go back and talk with our buddy here.
It seems that the garden was well maintained.
Mm-hmm. We covered that.
Peter Carey's body is inside the cabin. We took care not to touch anything.
Alright, I'll give it my look.
The door is locked.
Wait just a moment, Mr. Holmes, and I'll open it. I locked it yesterday to ensure that no one should enter the cabin and tamper with the evidence.
Ah, good thinking.
Mm-hmm. Big brain.
Hello.
What is it, Lestrade?
It seems to me that someone has tried to force it, Mr. Holmes.
Let me see.
We have a wife murdering the husband here? We got a wife murdering the husband. Door lock. Looking at it. Scratches.
These scratches are fresh. You're right. Someone tried to
It's
force
fresh
open the
drip
door.
that my boy Sherlock got on.
These scratches were not here yesterday.
Our mysterious visitor came here last night.
Well, he's not the man for the job. This lock is not a difficult one.
Perhaps he did not have the right tool.
Perhaps. Oh, where'd the body? Oh! My God.
What a terrible way to die.
Yeah, you could say that. Oh man, he got stabbed on the leg. Oh,
Peter Carey's boots. They look to be a size 8.
that's not very big.
Old navigation instruments. Nothing interesting.
You know, nothing. Nothing interesting here.
The ship's logs of the Sea Unicorn for the years 1878 to 1884. Peter Carey was her captain.
Mm-hmm. Nice job, Peter. You're a captain of the ship. Shelf. Suspiciously empty shelf.
The tooth of a sperm whale. Probably from one of Peter Carey's catches.
Yeah, but see how this is cleared out right here? See it? Yet I didn't need to do this. Yeah, outlining the dust.
This place is not covered with dust, like the rest of the shelf. An object was taken from here. It was larger than a book. A box or a small chest, perhaps.
Mm-hmm. Perhaps. Very possible. Last thing we check out is the body. Man, bro, look at all these bugs.
The weapon fully penetrated the body. The force of the blow was immense.
Immense.
This man is in his 50s, yet he still looks quite strong.
Taking care of that guard.
Peter Carey was fully dressed. He was not caught by surprise. It is possible that he knew his murderer. Peter Carey was impaled to the wall by a whaling harpoon.
Burden.
This blood is from the pool underneath the dead body.
It is.
This blood is from the
See?
pool underneath the dead body.
Oh, so Peter was holding this knife.
This wooden handle is plain and solid. Peter Carey tried to defend himself with this knife, but he did not succeed. JHN
No what?
are probably the initials of the owner of this notebook. The pattern of the blood stain indicates that the notebook was not lying on the floor prior to the crime, but it was dropped into the pool of blood after the death of Peter Carey. These abbreviations mean something, but what? Someone drank from this glass recently. Someone drank from this glass recently.
Ooh, inspect. Can we get some lips?
The initials PC
Peter
have
Carey.
been crudely burned. A sailor's work.
Oh, you can open it, huh?
This aroma is familiar, but to
What am I doing?
struck
I
by
can
a
see this from an aroma.
picture.
Oh my gosh.
Yes, this is a coarse tobacco, quite strong and very popular among sailors.
Now let me do my.
Rum, a sailor's drink. It seemed that Captain Carey was enjoying a drink before he met his death.
Must have been. I think that makes sense, right? Want like a nice drink before they go out.
Harpoons for hunting whales.
Bro, this guy took it straight off the wall and
Harpoons for hunting whales.
put it in. That is crazy. Another map?
Dundee. Hammerfest. It's a whaling map.
Yeah. Oh yeah, I know what I need. I need to check the size. We can go check the size of these footsteps. Boom. Boom.
These boots
Too small.
match the footprints.
Told you size ain't that big. I didn't even need to do that. That was pointless. Oh, Sherlock, we need to quit wasting our time. Ooh, so I've got dialogue with this. Who am I supposed to go talk to? Oh no, I gotta go talk to the wife. Figure out what chest he had in there. I am. Let's talk. I need to check your house, see if you got anything in there. Peter's private papers. There we
Your
go.
husband's private papers. Do you know where they are?
There was a small tin box, barely larger than a book. He kept his papers there. It should be somewhere in his cabin.
It's gone.
Thank you, madam.
You gone, lady. Let's get moving, shirt. Ooh. I got a suspect thing. What am I doing? Notebook plus break-in attempts. What I do? An ambush must be made tonight to see if the break-in attempt will be repeated. Ask, make an ambush.
Someone was here yesterday. They attempted to force the door to gain entry.
All right, let's go talk to our homies. We gotta organize an ambush.
Well, Mr. Holmes, what do you think?
I think that we are lucky
And why is that?
because of last night's attempted break-in.
Oof, you've lost me.
It is very probable that whoever came here hoped to find the door open. They tried to force it with a knife blade, but they failed. What will they do? Why, return tonight, when they will be better prepared.
Aha! So what do you propose?
Ambush.
We shall remain on the outside, near the window, where we stand the best chance of catching sight of our visitor. Well, gentlemen, ready your pistols. We have a long night ahead of us.
Yeah, we talking about that. Talk to you about his tobacco chewing problem? I am. Yo, your husband got an issue with chewing some tobacco.
Is this your husband's tobacco pouch?
I'm not sure. It might be, but he hadn't smoked in a very long time.
Liar.
Thank you, madam.
Yeah?
We need to find a good place for an ambush. Perhaps behind Carey's cabin, near the window.
This window is locked from the inside. I do not see any attempt at a break-in.
Yeah. But what about it? Or what's that matter?
This looks like the perfect hiding place.
Yes, so. Couldn't agree more. Yep. Can't see a thing. Perfect. A1 hiding spot. And even dark. Maybe a little dark.
Shh. Did you hear that? There's someone there. I'm gonna collar him.
I'll be right behind you.
Police!
Oh,
Hold it right there.
we got this man. We got him. Ladies and gents, we got him. Who are you?
All right, my fine fellow. Who are you and what are you doing here?
You're detectives, I suppose. You imagine that I'm connected with the death of Captain Carey. I assure you I'm innocent.
Innocent? And what are you doing in his cabin?
Shall I tell you? You came to retrieve what you had lost after killing Peter Carey, but we were here waiting for you.
What is your name?
John Hopley Nelligan, but I didn't...
Do you deny that you came here yesterday?
No, but yes, it's just that I couldn't...
I'm tired of this. Off we go to the yard. Tomorrow, I'll see that you're put in front of the judge.
What? But you can't! I'm not... It's a terrible mistake!
Enough. You can explain all of that to the judge. You're coming with me to the yard.
How big are your shoes?
But in light of recent events, it seems evident that your coming here was unnecessary. All the same, I'm very grateful to you, Mr. Holmes.
You are welcome, Inspector, but please don't be too hard on our young fellow. I would like to question him tomorrow morning.
And there we have it. We'll see you guys next time in part 2 of Sherlock Holmes Crime and Punishment when we interrogate this young fellow. See what happens. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, subscribe, comment down below. Peace.
Why you gotta be so heartless?